everybody. Welcome back to Goodnight Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy and I'm here to read you another story. And I've got a book tonight about a monster. We love monster books because monsters are just pretend. And this one is called Quit Calling Me a Monster. Quit calling me a monster. Well, he looks like a monster. What are we supposed to call him? Why would he say don't call me a monster if he's a monster? We're going to have to get into this book and find out what's going on with this crazy monster who doesn't want to be called a monster. Are you ready to get inside this monster book with Miss Dorothy? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up because here we go. Quit Calling Me a Monster. Written by Jory John, illustrated by Bob Shea. Quit calling me a monster. Just stop it. Right this minute, says the monster, who doesn't want to be called a monster. I'm being totally and completely serious here. It really hurts my feelings. I'm no monster. I mean, just because I have horns and wild eyes and clumpy feet and long toenails and crazy hair and fangs, just because I have a huge toothy smile that glows in the dark? Just because I roar and scream and holler and whoop and cackle, howl and howl at the moon, howl and howl at the sun, just because I hide under the bed or at the back of the closet or behind the shower curtain, or in the glove compartment. It really bothers me when you call me a monster without even thinking about it. Eek! There goes a monster! Says the little girl. You exclaim when I pass by. Mommy, save me from that monster! You holler. When I'm just trying to buy some groceries. He's at the grocery store and the little boy's yelling, it's a monster. I think there's a monster under my bed, you scream, when I'm just trying to sleep. Okay, so maybe I let my claw slip out and maybe I growl in my sleep, but it's not my fault. You should see you when you sleep. Blup, 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 snort. He says the little girl makes too much noise when she sleeps. That's why he has to be a monster. It's also very annoying. It's not like I ever call you names, do I? I could easily be like, look at that little meat snack over there. Rawr! Or there goes the kid I'm going to chomp up. But he doesn't say those things. But I don't. I don't say anything because I have good manners. You could really learn something from me. Yep, I'm a monster with excellent manners. I didn't mean monster exactly. Uh-oh, he called himself a monster. Okay. I'm technically a monster. After all, I have horns and fangs and wild eyes and crazy hair and clumpy feet and long toenails and a huge toothy smile that glows in the dark. Yeah, that sounds like a monster. And my parents are monsters. It's kind of obvious, I guess. Still, I really don't like be calling monster to one bit. How would you like it? You wouldn't. That's how. So quit calling me a monster, everyone. Well, he knows he's a monster, but he doesn't want us to call him a monster. My name is Floyd. Floyd Patterson. Please call me Floyd Patterson from now on, and I won't roar at you like this. Roar! Or this. Wow! Or this. Ka! So if we don't call him a monster, he won't make those noises. That's the roar of Floyd Patterson. Not bad, right? Now I'm going to bed. Try not to wake me when you clomp in with those silly feet. No offense. Oh, he is going to sleep. Roar, snore. Roar, snore. Daddy, I think there's a monster in my closet. No, son. It's just Floyd Patterson. Oh, okay. Good night. See, they did call him Floyd Patterson. Much better. Well, that was a silly book. That monster did not want to be called a monster, but he was a monster. And when he started to describe himself with his claws and his teeth and his fangs, he realized he was a monster, but a monster who had a name. His name is Floyd Patterson, and he wants to be called Floyd Patterson. So the next time the boy said, "Dad, there's a monster under my bed," he said, "No, son, it's just Floyd Patterson." And he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll go to sleep then." And then the monster was happy because he wasn't being called a monster. That was kind of silly, but I guess if he had a name, why wouldn't we call him Floyd Patterson, even if he is a monster? Silly book, but a lot of fun, and I'm glad we got to read it together. But now, it's time for all my little monsters to get into bed. I need you to get under your covers, get cuddled up, curled up, ready for a really good night's sleep. And if you think you hear something under the bed, don't worry about it. It's just Floyd Patterson, because there's nothing there. And what I need you to do is cuddle up tight, have a good night's sleep, and tomorrow, if Mom and Dad say, "Hey, time to go to bed," obey, and obey right away. And then come back and see Miss Dorothy. I'm going to be sitting right here, ready to read another book to you. Bye! Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it, and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.